Welcome back to another vlog. It is Thursday, December 28th, and I just got home from work about 4 hours ago. I've just been sweeping the floor, listening to some music, as well as putting my groceries away, and I made myself some lunch. Now I need to go ahead and water my plants because they're not looking so hot right now. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna look at the viewfinder anymore. I'm going to look at the camera and I'm gonna work on that, so sorry. I've also been here working on a new video for you guys. It's all about my skincare routine. I get a lot of questions about my skin, so that video answers a lot of questions. So go ahead and check it out and let me know what you think. But yeah, like I said, let's go water these plants because they are not so happy. This baby takes so much water. So much water, so much care. So as of late, this plant has been my favorite because it has flowers on it. And I didn't even know this when I first purchased this cactus. But the thing about these is that they only bloom at night. So when the sun goes down, this buddy might open up. And if it does, I will show you guys. But I think that is so cool. The only thing is that they only live for like 2 days and then they just go away. I had another cactus flower, but it died. So I'm hoping this one lasts a little bit longer than the last one because they're so beautiful when they bloom, and it's just so cool to see them open up at night. And then I walk in and I have a whole flower, and then in the morning it's closed back up like it's shy or something. So I was watching my last video back, the Q&A, and when someone asked me like, do you miss your family? I noticed I kind of came off like, no, and that's not like how I wanted to come off at all. Like, of course I love my family so much, and honestly I feel the closest to them now more than ever in my life. And of course, like, I love seeing them and spending the holidays with them. It's so fun, but you know, I feel like I can also survive without that and still do fine. Like, I'm not suffering emotionally. But I will say, I always carry this book with me. I made this book last December, so almost a year ago, during Christmas, and I've carried it with me, and it just has like photos of me and my siblings, and me and my graduation, and me and my sister. Just different photos that kind of just remind me of home and all of the good things and all the good times. And just all the people that I love so much. You see here is me and my siblings and my grandmother. A picture of my parents and my sister when she was a baby. I just love looking at these, and it's just so nice to have it with me. And yeah, I think it makes it easier for me to not be so sad. If I ever got sad about it, you know? I can always look back at these photos and feel like I have a little piece of them with me. Although I am counting on them to visit me, so get on that, family. Alright guys, something really exciting has happened on this Monday. And by the way, Happy New Year's Eve. It's almost 2019, so I'm really excited about that. But I'm even more excited about this. I finally have cushions on my couch! I finally have cushions and they're pretty soft. Yes, so slowly but surely I'm getting my living room together. I need to now get some type of cushion to put on the back of my couches, and I kind of already know what I want to get. I can officially sit on my couch and not feel like I'm sitting at the park. So we have reached the title of this video, and that is how I got rich in 2018. And I'll be honest, and I'll start by saying I'm not talking about gaining money, earning money, or anything like that yet, but I want to just talk about how I grew spiritually, mentally, and in so many other ways in 2018, which is something that I don't think anyone can put a price tag on, and is worth more than any amount of money you could ever offer someone. So when I took off to Cuba in February, I had a plan to travel through Europe for a few months, weeks or something like that, and then head to Ho Chi Minh and then begin my career as a teacher. That did not happen. I did not make it to Ho Chi Minh, and I barely made it 1 week into the trip. I was on a flight and I made the big stupid mistake of checking a bag in that had my laptop, and it was stolen from me. My laptop was stolen, and so were a whole bunch of other things that were really important to launching my blog and getting this YouTube channel started. And I was devastated, and I thought there was no way that I could start a blog without any of the equipment that I needed, or that I had. Anyway, I was crying and was really discouraged for a long time, but then I ended up working with what I had, my iPhone. I borrowed a friend's laptop and coded my whole website in like maybe a day or two. And that's how I started. I was typing blogs on my phone. I wasn't going to let anything stop me. And that has uncovered a whole new layer of perseverance in me that I have never had to tap into before. And I'm carrying with me into every project, every endeavor that I go into. Even this one here in Bali. If I ever feel like I can't do it, or if I feel like discouraged, I mean, going through that situation where I just had everything I needed one day and then boom, it was taken from me, has just changed my outlook on giving up. And to me, it's now not an option. It never will be an option. So that's super, super big to me now. Also, when I was in Holland, the next country after Cuba, I ended up doing a workaway experience, and I was misled. I was super misled, put myself in a very, very dangerous situation that could have ended really badly, but it didn't, and that taught me that every opportunity isn't an opportunity worth taking. If you pray about it and your intuition tells you something, you have to listen to that. So stop guessing your intuition. So I learned that lesson through that situation, and to really trust my intuition. First of all, that's me disrespecting myself. I feel like ignoring myself and putting myself in potentially harmful situations. So I really learned that, and yeah. The third thing I learned is that, doing things that scare you is ultimately what helps make you grow. Growing up, not growing up actually, but in the last, I would say, 6 years, I've had like this really, really bad case of social anxiety. And I really feel like a lot of people are just saying that, because when I'm around people, I'm like, you don't act like me. You don't seem anxious like me. Like I have never met anybody that's anxious the way that I'm anxious. And when I say anxious, like I feel like I show very obvious signs of anxiety sometimes. Like when I'm around new people, I tend to just like freeze up or get clammy, and I can't really express myself the way that I want to. I just start to stumble, and I just kind of shut down. And for me, teaching English was something that I was like, sis, really? You think you could teach English and you can't even like express yourself around new people? You can't even like get a full sentence out sometimes. And to me, it was like, well, this is something that I want to do. And even though I haven't proved that I'm capable of doing it yet, the only way that I can is by doing it. And yeah, I started to teach English, and I even started to worry about what other people were going to think about it. Like, she can't teach English, or why would you do that? And I had to let that go, and I did. And you know what? Since I've been teaching English, my confidence has boosted. I've only been teaching English for 1 month, and I already feel so much more confident in my speaking abilities and my abilities to express myself, which is something that I never thought I could do, like because of my anxiety. And I'm so grateful for that, because if I really let other people's opinions about what I could do or what I can do get to me, I would not have taught English. I would have not I would not put myself on social media and show you all what I'm going through and, you know, what my life is. So I'm so grateful that I did something that scared me, even though I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. You know what I'm saying? I have an appreciation for people that can do that and that are doing that. You're doing the right thing. How else do you get over something if you don't try? I'm so proud of the fact that I've leaped into something that I didn't think that I could do, and that I'm sure other people probably thought, like, what? And that's okay. I'm glad you have an opinion, but it really don't matter to me. Next thing. A lot of people say that solo travel makes you independent, and that's so true, but I feel like I already had a sense of independence before that. I'll go ahead and flip it in another way and say that 2018, by me doing exactly what it is that I wanted to do, by me taking on the world independently and showcasing that, has showed other people that they could do it too. And for me, that's the real payback. That's the real, like, paycheck. Someone just messaged me on Instagram telling me they're moving to Korea in the coming year, and that I gave them the inspiration to do so. And that's amazing. Like, I really don't know how to express how cool that is, first of all, and second of all, how living my bliss and living your bliss could change someone else's life. And not only are you happy because you're doing what you want, you're also inspiring other people to do what they want. And I don't know, maybe I'm not expressing myself well right now, but I mean, I feel like a rich woman because of that. I feel like I am doing exactly what I was placed on this earth to do. So that's enough for me. And then 3, of course, seeing the world. I'm sorry, I don't know if it's 3 or 4 actually. But of course, seeing the world and just exposing myself to all these experiences that no one else would have handed to me other than myself has made me the richest woman that I know. It's amazing what kind of experiences I've afforded to give myself. I'm not saying that my parents or other people haven't given me great experiences, because they have, but I can't think of a way that I'd get these experiences if I did not forge a way for myself. There's no way that I would have experienced any of these things if I didn't create the way. If I didn't say, Bree, yeah, you deserve to see ABC. You deserve to experience ABC and do ABC. So yeah, I feel rich because not only can I now give myself these experiences, I know how to give them to other people, and that's something that I'm going to be working on in 2019. I'm so excited, and yeah. Wow, I look naked. I'm not. Another way, and I would say the final way that I've become super rich in 2018 is that I've given myself the best spiritual foundation that the world can offer. I have the best relationship with God. Is it perfect? No. Is it always on point? No. But the fact that I have access to Him whenever I want, the fact that I know how to talk to Him, the fact that I know I can go to Him regardless of where I am in life, regardless of what I've done the day before, 5 minutes before, and just knowing where my source is has made me the richest woman alive. If you think about it, God owns everything in this universe. He has a way to create and to give you things that no man on this earth can give you. So if you have access to God, don't you think you have access to everything the universe can offer? I'm a rich woman. I'm a rich woman. And that makes me so excited. So, yeah, I'm just so excited to build up these things in 2019. I'm so excited to see how else I can push it, because what I've done in this last year has been what some people do in a lifetime. And yeah, for that, I'm grateful. And there's nothing that I could change about this year. In the next year, I'm hoping for more opportunities to become more financially stable. I'm looking for more opportunities to build businesses and to build for my children, my children's children, and their children. I really want the next people, not even in just my family, but just in just anybody's life, to see the fruit of my labor, to see the fruit of my prayer life and my relationship with God. So that is what we're working on in 2019. But for now, I feel like I am so wealthy. I feel like I'm so prosperous, and I'm really happy. You know, a lot of bad things happened to get me here. I think starting this journey was a series of bad events, a series of relationships, you know, turned sour. Yeah, I mean, it played a part into the story, right? So I really learned that some people really are just a part of the story. You can't sit there and hold on to a chapter when it's time to move on to the rest of the book. And should you get mad at yourself if you contributed to that chapter closing? No. I mean, at the same time, we always have the chance to turn over a new leaf, and if no one wants to afford you the opportunity to move forward from what happened or to vindicate yourself, then they're a loss, you know, but it all played a part in the story, and that's what I'm happy about. I'm moving forward in life, and I'm moving forward with a lot of wealth. So anybody that has decided not to come along with me into this chapter is the one who has missed out, in my opinion. Knowledge is wealth. You know, experiences are wealth. Take that mindset into 2019 and see how you change, see how you evolve. I'm telling you, I'm not the same person that I was in this time last year. Let's just say that. This time last year, I was bold, I was courageous, I was fearless, and I still am, but now I'm very cautious, now I'm very wise, now I'm very knowledgeable, and having all those elements together, like I said, make me unlike anybody else and a completely new woman. So that is how 2018 has made me rich. I truly feel, and I don't know if I should be saying this, and it's nothing that I'm claiming over my life, but I often think, like, Bree, if you didn't have another day to live, would you be satisfied with what you've done? And every time, as of the last few months, the answer has been yes. The answer has been yes. I could leave this earth at any time, and I would be very happy with everything that I've accomplished at this point in life. And I think that's a question that a lot of people can't say yes to. So I've done something right. I want a long life. I do. But I think it says a lot to be able to say I'm satisfied with everything I've done up to this point. Yeah, life is a celebration, and that is what matters. What you do today is what matters. That is the end of this video. I'm so appreciative for the 2, 3, 4 people who will come across this video. I mean, thank you. Thank you, and I hope you have a happy new year. I really hope you think about the things you want to move forward with and the things that you want to challenge yourself to in the new year. Yeah, because you can. You can do anything that you want to do, and I hope you show yourself that in the new year. So, goodbye, guys. I'm going to enjoy my New Year's Eve by reflecting, by writing, by getting some things done, and honing in on the things that I want to see happen. All right? So, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram as well, because I post a lot there, and yeah, I just want you to follow me on Instagram too. All right, bye.